You want to be a Marvel superhero? You got to put in the work. Bro, what are you doing? Bro, I saw that new Avengers movie, man. I'm gonna be jacked like Thanos, man. What's up, Natty crew? It's me, your boy, Team Natty, and whether you're looking to get jacked thicker than the Mad Titan himself, Thanos, or just look like the God of Thunder from Asgard, our friend Thor, then you know you gotta put in some work for it. Now, summer's just right around the corner. It's finally spring. Things are looking good. The weather's nice out. You want to get on the beach. You want to look good. You want to get that summer body that you've been envisioning your entire school year. Whether you've been going to college, working a job, or you just got out of school for the summer, you know that you've had something in mind, a goal to reach. For me, when I was in high school, every summer my goal was to get a six-pack. And I always fell short of the mark, but for some reason in my head, if I got a six-pack, I thought I'd go into school the next year and be respected, maybe get some girlfriends. You know the drill. But it's a goal that you visualize in your head. That's something that you want. Now, depending on where you're at in your, where your body is, a six-pack is doable over the summer. You want to build some muscle, look a little better, build some biceps, some shoulders, some chest, then that is also very doable for the summer. Guys, you got 3 months. You put in some hard work in the gym, you eat right, you sleep right, you're gonna see results. Some of you, you're just not fortunate enough to have a gym membership or someone to drive you to the gym during the summer. That was me when I was growing up. I live about 10 miles outside of town. Dad worked during the summer or was busy. I was usually doing some stuff. So finding a gym was hard for me when I was just a kid, or maybe you're coming back from college and you're broke, but you don't have the money to afford a gym membership. That's fine too. I'm gonna be going over a couple things that we can do in your garage, which is a couple things that most people have laying around in their garage. You can find them at garage sales too. You can go on Craigslist and get these tools, or you can go to your local Meijer, Kroger, Walmart, whatever, superstores in your area and find some of these things, even just bands. And I'll show you a couple things that you can do to get your body in shape for the summer and looking like the Hulk himself. Now, while you've probably heard it a million times before, you gotta lift big to get big. What I do think that means is you have to lift compound lifts, big lifts, guys. That doesn't mean necessarily stacking up all the weight on it. As soon as you're starting out, you need to lift compound exercises. The reason you're gonna lift compound exercises, and it's not about the testosterone spike or anything like that, because they incorporate a lot of muscles. And if your goal is to build a lot of muscle and quickly, which is gonna be tough, and if you really wanna get bigger than the Mad Titan Thanos, probably hop on a cycle or two, if you know what I mean. But you gotta incorporate a lot of muscles, and you gotta work them out hard. You gotta make them have the stimuli for growth. So let's start with my favorite workout, probably my favorite lift of all time, the squat. And if you can have something like this where you can rack your bar up high on it, or there are several variations, I'll go through all of them, but yeah, we'll start out. You're gonna wanna hit this 3 times a week, and that sounds like a lot. Don't overdo it, maybe like 5 sets a day, 5 sets, 10 to 12 reps, and just make sure the first set, you warm up, and then you do 5 good working sets, and maybe not necessarily do it with the same weight each time. Maybe try some different slow eccentrics or holding at the bottom. But either way, you want to hit your squats. I like to do my feet shoulder width apart. And if you want to know how to do a squat, I have a video on that, so you can just watch that. But you want to do squats. And like I said, you can do slow going down. You can count to 5 and then come up. Or you can come down, you can hold it at the bottom here for 4 seconds, and then come up. You want to hit your squats, guys. It's a very important workout. That movement will strengthen a lot of things all together, all at once. If you want to get big, guys, you got to hit squats. So say you don't have a barbell and a rack to do squats. Another great way to do squats is with using one of these bad boys. It's a kettlebell. So guys, if you don't have a kettlebell, I seriously suggest you splurge a little money and get one. They're not too crazy expensive, but let me just show you a couple things you can do with them. You take these kettlebells, you grab them like so and keep them in front of you, or you can do them above your head if you really want a challenge. And you can just breathe in, squat down, all the way down. You want your elbows to come right in the inside of your knees, and then come back up. You can also perform the squat with a band. take the band. You can get these at any department store really that sells fitness equipment for like 10 bucks. This is an extra heavy one, and it's not really that heavy, but step on it in the middle of your feet, shoulder width apart, squat down, get your arms underneath the handles like so, come up, come down. And you're just gonna mimic the same movement as a squat. And while we have these posts up, another great compound workout you can do, I seriously suggest anyone who's trying to build your shoulders up do it, is an overhead press or a military press, whatever you want to call it. You're gonna take a barbell and you're gonna lift it above your head. This is gonna work your front delts, it's gonna work your medial delts. It's going to, use your core and your back for stabilization, like I said, with the squats. This is a workout that involves a couple different things. It might not be as compound as the squat, might not be as intricate. There's a lot of form that goes into the squat, but nevertheless, it's still very important. So what you want to do is get on the bar and pick it up. Breathe in. Exhale, push out. Another thing I like to do when I do this workout is I don't stand with one foot in front of the other. You can. I like to stand feet shoulder width apart again. I like to have my elbows pointed. If your shoulders aren't healthy enough to do it, you're going to want to keep your elbows slightly out in front of you. Like I said, breathe in, push up. Try to keep your back straight. Your abs will brace you and stabilize you. Come back down slowly. Breathe out. Push back up again. Let down slowly. We're gonna try to look like a superhero here. And you gotta get big show muscles. So you wanna get your shoulders, you wanna hit your back, you wanna get your legs, you wanna get a nice V taper. We're gonna hit our arms too. That's how you do it. So we're gonna keep going on. Now, of course, when it comes to this workout, you can also use bands. You want to take it, put your one foot in between it. You can switch feet each time. You just grab it up here. All right, bring the bands up towards your shoulders, just like you would with any shoulder press. Breathe in, breathe out, press up, come down slowly, and that's it. That's all you have to do. So now we got to work our back. We want that nice cobra back. You want them to build up nice and big, so when you flex and pose, you look like a V. Your shoulders, your lats, it'll all contribute to your V taper. It'll make you look leaner, make you look more athletic, and it'll make you look like the God of Thunder, Thor. So here we go. This is a quick, easy workout you can do with dumbbells. You can take the band and put it under your feet, or you can use a barbell even. It's called a row. You almost want to keep your upper body parallel with the ground, so just a little bit of bend in the knee, hip hinged out, dumbbells right here, and just row them right in. Boom. Like that. Boom. You don't see me swinging my arms back like this. It's not in the arms. If your biceps get more tired than your back, or they get tired out before your back, you know you're doing it wrong. You want to contract your back. The way I do that is I imagine, this is a technique my friend showed me, you imagine taking your shoulders and pressing them down into your back pockets. Imagine wearing a pair of jeans and take these bad boys, put them down in there, okay? That's what I do. When you visualize that, you squeeze your shoulders down, you actually contract your back the way you're supposed to. So, knees bent, our back is straight like this. Here, boom, contract that back. I don't even feel it in my arms, but I feel it all the way in my lat muscles. Boom, boom, contract that back, squeeze. You can even hold it up at the top for 4 seconds, let down slowly, 4 seconds. Boom, do it again. It's a great way to exercise your back. You're also trying to hold yourself up so it engages your legs and your core. Guys, great compound movement. Do not skip out on back. You have to work the muscles you don't see just as much as the muscles you do. In fact, you have to work them twice as much. Anything that's like back, rear delts, posterior muscles, anything like that, I always like to double up on as opposed to my front show muscles, the mirror muscles. Guys, there is one workout I'm sure you all know, you all love. It's every bro's favorite workout. What can I say? Everyone likes this. It's the bench press. We're talking about building muscle that makes you look like a superhero, that makes you look good, something that will give you a goal to reach over the summer so you can go to the beach and look good, so you can come back to school and look good. You want to build your chest. People are going to look at you, they're going to look at your head. What are they going to see popping out from underneath your shirt collar? Your dang chest, right? So you want to hit bench. You want to do push-ups. You guys know how to do push-ups. Seriously, do some push-ups. Hit the push-ups. Don't be afraid. I love push-ups. I think everyone should do more push-ups. They're great. But we're talking about lifting weights here. We're gonna do some bench press. Some standard flat bench press. Now I 100%
fear more for my hands than I do for anything else because this bench is so narrow that I feel like when I come down, like I'm pretty much gonna be working my triceps mostly from this narrow grip. Because if I came down any wider, I'd pinch my hands really bad, and I have done that before. But you know, you want to make sure your back's nice and tight on this. Squeeze it, just like you would anytime else. Make sure your back's tight. Grasp the bar. Breathe out. Unrack it. Breathe in. Come down slowly. Keep your back tight the entire time. Breathe out. Explode up. You just want to hit these bad boys. When you get better, you can put more weight on it. You can try doing the slow eccentrics, like I said. You can try doing the pausing at the bottom, pausing at the top of the rep. Bench is a great workout. And you know, it really works eccentric because you're afraid for your life. You don't want to drop it and crush yourself. Now guys, I understand if you don't have a bench press. Like I said, I'm fortunate to have one, albeit not one that's that great. You do push-ups. You can take a band, put them underneath your hands and over your back and do banded push-ups, so as you get higher, the resistance gets harder. Yes, you want to hit your chest too. That is one of our main points here. You want to hit your back, your legs, your chest, your shoulders. And what do you think's next? What do you think the honey's really gonna look at? That's right, your arms, your extremities. So we're gonna hit arms and calves next. Of course, if we're really trying to get the ladies here and be the big, powerful superhumans and superheroes that I know it's in each and every one of you, you gotta do your curls and your tricep extensions. You wanna get those big arms. A lot of people only focus on the curls. That's where you're making a huge mistake, because your tricep makes up 2/3 of your freaking arm. So if you really want big arms, you gotta hit both. So we'll start with a good standing curl. Now there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can hammer curl, and that has its benefits. And if you guys don't know the difference between curls and what they benefit and what each one of them does, then check out another channel, or maybe I'll even make a video on the different kinds of curls. Get the heck out of my way. But yeah, they're hammer curls, supinating curls, where you can do some concentration curls. If you just want to stand there and kind of brace your arm on your leg and just concentrate, you can hit that. But I like to save some time. Just grab 2 dumbbells. You can also do this workout with the band. Step on the band with the middle of your feet, put it right between them, and curl up. Easy. You can even do a hammer curl. Grab them right here on the band. Boom. Look at that. Not too bad, huh? I'm gonna stick with dumbbells for this one though, and just come up from my sides, supinate them ever so slightly. You know, you wanna turn your wrist out, have your pinky facing outward, kind of like this. You can really hit that short head of the bicep, that inner bicep area, and make it a nice peak so when you flex it looks good. You can also come in like this and start hitting that long head a little bit more, so when you're standing and you're not flexing, it still looks pretty good, huh? Same thing with the hammer curls, that hits the long head a little bit more. And there are your curls, guys. Now for the tricep extensions, a little easier. Just take the dumbbell, put it behind your head. Try to keep your arm up like this. You want it not straight up, because then when you get to the top, there's no tension on whatsoever. You angle it ever so slightly. It's actually better for your shoulder and keeps tension on your tricep the entire time. And then you just come up. And you don't want to pull, you don't want to pull forward and swing it. You want to extend from the elbow. From the elbow. This does not come down. This does not come back. This is what moves right there. Boom. That's your tricep extension. I'm going to do a couple with the other arm so I don't feel so uneven. You can stand feet flat on the floor or find a little ledge somewhere, maybe with a step that you can step up onto, and grab some weight. You can do the kettlebells, your dumbbells, maybe even your barbell if you have one. And you just get up on your tippy toes and squeeze and let down slowly. Squeeze, slowly. Squeeze, slowly. It's just coming up from your flat foot to your tippy toes. That's all it is. And that's what we call a calf raise, folks. And you're going to want to hit those just as much as you hit everything else, because if you don't and your calves suffer, you're going to look real funny when your arms are big and you look like Thor, but you get these tiny little legs. So guys, this is Team Natty again. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that you got something out of it. Remember, this is just a quick beginner's routine. If you're getting out of school for the summer, if you're starting to lift to look good for the summer, which you should have started back at the beginning of the winter, I'm not going to lie, it takes a lot longer. You probably will start looking good for fall. Or if you got out of college, you can't really afford a gym membership at the time, this is a great thing that you can do at home with just a few pieces of equipment. Get a full body workout in, hit every workout. Like I said, 4 to 5 sets, 10 to 12 reps, 3 times a week, and you're gonna be seeing some nice beginner gains. You're gonna start looking good, you're gonna start feeling better, and that can lead you to more advanced exercises, movements, routines, workouts. Everything you want from this is all starts here. These are the basics you can learn in your garage. You can do them to stay in shape, and then you can start learning different ways of curling, different ways of working the tricep, different bench methods, incline, decline. You can start learning the Yates row instead of just the regular lat row that I showed you. You can learn everything you want to. You just got to put in the time and the effort, but it all starts here, guys. So thank you so much. I hope you have a fantastic time working towards your goals and getting it this summer. Let me know what superhero you most want to emulate with your body type in the comments below, or just what your favorite superhero in general is, or what your goals are for this summer. Let me know, like I said in the comments below. My goals are always to hit a 6-pack. I'm almost there this summer. I'm getting there. I'm getting a little close. I'm still a little pudgy, but I've got a show coming up in July I'm getting ready for. Guys, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Ring that bell so you know when the next video is coming out. My Road to Show series is still airing. Keep it natty. Team Natty out. 4 to 5 sets, 10 to 12 reps, 3 times a week. You want to try building those muscles, okay? Guys, I guarantee you live 3 days out of the week, just 3 days in your summer. You know, you can have fun the rest of the couple days. Make sure your diet's all right. You will see results. You will see gains, especially if you're a beginner.